And the big story of the day, the confirmation is in from the Modi government that now Rashtrapati Bhavan's iconic Mughal Gardens will be called Amrit Udyan. The centre has said that this renaming essentially signifies shedding of the colonial past of India. But there are questions being asked. The Congress, for example, has raised objection to the rechristening, saying, will you rename the Taj Mahal? Will you rename the Red Fort next? Saying that this is not an attempt to get rid of our colonial past, but to get rid of the Mughal legacy in Delhi.
प्रधानमंत्री कर्तव्य पथ के दोनों ओर
shedding away our colonial legacy and symbols. This is what BJP said as it renamed Mughal Gardens in Rashtrapati Bhavan to Amrit Udyan. Amrit Udyan loosely translates to Garden of Nectar.
This change again has in fact sparked off certain controversies as far as the opposition parties are concerned, who are questioning that if the government wanted to build a new garden or if they wanted to make an Amrit Udyan, they could have built an Amrit Udyan and not renamed an already iconic place. So there will be some controversies, but certainly the most important thing that the visitors, that the viewers are looking for is the kind of experience that they will have as far as the Amrit Udyan is concerned.
It will be inaugurated by President Droupadi Murmu on Sunday. This renaming comes in line with the theme of Amrit Mahotsav, and this comes months after the government renamed Rajpath to Kartavya Path. The Modi government defended the renaming, saying it's a reflection of Indian culture and sentiments.
This historic decision should be celebrated by one and all, but instead we find that some parties which are prisoners of the politics of vote bank, that are slaves of this mindset of vote bank politics, opposed even this decision.
Congress meanwhile questioned Modi government whether they will rename Red Fort, Parliament and Rashtrapati Bhavan next.
अपने आप कुछ करने को तैयार नहीं है. अपने शहर बसाओ, अपना गार्डन बनाओ, जो नाम रखना चाहो रखो, लेकिन इसी का नाम उनके यहाँ विकास है. तो क्या राष्ट्रपति भवन को डिमोलिश करोगे? ये भी अंग्रेजों ने बनाया था. जब तक आप सरकार में हैं, जो नाम चाहें बदल सकते हैं, लेकिन जो आने वाली सरकारें हैं, फिर इन्होंने नाम बदलना शुरू कर दिया, तो आखिरकार ये कड़ी कहां जाकर रुकेगी?
India Today spoke to some youngsters who were elated by the move, calling it a step to rid Delhi of the Mughal legacy.
चेंज लाना बहुत ज़रूरी है बिकॉज हम अपने नेम से ही जाने जाते हैं फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. सो सेकेंडली जो मुगल गार्डन्स है वो मतलब मुगल्स का एक पर्सपेक्टिव देता है और जो कि हम स्लेव थे मुगल्स के. सो अमृत मींस नेम चेंज करना इज लाइक कमिंग आउट ऑफ स्लेवरी.
So is the renaming of Mughal Gardens being done to rid us of our colonial past or our Mughal history? With Akshay Dongre, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let's open this up. I'd like to introduce this evening on India Today spokesperson of the BJP, Mr. Rajiv Pandey, and Syed Asadabad's political analyst. Good evening to both of you. Mr. Rajiv Pandey, I'd like to begin with you. What's the intention, sir, behind renaming of the Mughal Gardens to Amrit Udyan? Is it to go ahead and get rid of the colonial baggage, as the Modi government time and again claims, or is it to get rid and purge us of the Mughal legacy and Mughal history?
Akshitaji, if you can recollect the speech of Honorable Prime Minister on Independence Day, he told that we have to take 5 prana, and in that one of the prana was erase all traces of servitude. So the issue is Mughal Garden. What is this by Mughal Garden? And Mughals are not Indians. They were foreigners, they were rapists, they were killers, they were murderers. They came from outside India, and we know what Babur did, what Khilji did, what all this. There is no need to. History is full of their acts. So government has made very clear intention. You understand? In that 5 prana, developing the country, erasing all traces of servitude, proud of legacy. This is a part of Mughals are not our legacy.
But are we denying history, historical facts, and the Mughals' legacy in Delhi?
One second. Mughals' legacy in Delhi is forced the people of Delhi about the servitude. You understand? This is a very serious debate. You don't interject. What I'm saying, just I'll conclude in 30 seconds.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say, we have to be very clear about what is our legacy. Our legacy is Jain, Buddha, Ram, Krishna. So legacy, we have to be very clear. Then we have to, in those areas, we have seen what we have faced during the Mughal periods. The moment you talk about the Mughals, they will talk about only 2-3 things. One is about the Red Fort, another is they will talk about Taj Mahal, and maybe Qutub Minar, which is constructed on after destroying several temples. What I'm trying to say, except these 2 things. First of all, these 2 things, everything, the tax revenue, the land, the labor, everything is of Indians. So those belongs to us. What I'm saying, Mughal is not our part of our legacy. You understand? Very well. And this is very clear. Out of 5 pran, I am very happy and I congratulate people of this country that every trace of servitude should be erased.
Okay, Rajiv Pandey, I've given you a chance.
Thank you.
Okay, I've given you a chance to make your point. I want now Syed Asad Abbas to give his counter. What is your view on what Rajiv Pandey has just said, Abbas, when he says that we should wipe out all traces of Mughal history? What did they do for us? It was a servitude culture.
The fact of the matter is, Akshita, we need to understand that, Shakespeare once said, what's in a name? I think he's got an answer from the Bharatiya Janata Party today. They'll tell you the significance of the name. Also, as a matter of fact, no matter how much you try to take history away, it is in the history. Undoubtedly, Mughals were there in India. Good, bad, ugly, that is a part of the history. Also, as a matter of fact, let me tell you, name change is not going to help anything here. Mughal Gardens in the Rashtrapati Bhavan were inspired by the Jammu and Kashmir Mughal Gardens. That is why they had a certain name called Mughal Gardens. Now you could name it Amrit Udyan or any name. It is absolutely fine. You want to rename. But the fact of the matter is, this is not about naming or renaming. Will they go about and rename Taj Mahal into Tejo Mahalia? Will they now rename Qutub Minar to something else? Or a Char Minar to something else? A Hyderabad to Bhagyanagar? Look at this name calling politics. How is it going to help the betterment of this country?
Let's get an answer.
How will it help? Allow me to finish, ma'am. Allow me to finish, please. Allow me to finish. How will it help to regain access to the structural system? Where is Vikas or development in its truest forms coming here? Are people going to get jobs by renaming? Is the poor index going to come up or down by renaming? Absolutely no. It has whatsoever no impact on the GDP of this country.
Okay, you made your point. You made your point.
On the petrol diesel prices of this country. So therefore, there is no point in this renaming, naming game. This is only to do their own politics and more.
Okay, Rajiv Pandey, respond to this. Is the Taj Mahal next? Is the Red Fort next? Is all of this going to be renamed too?
First of all, I just want to say one thing about this index business. Now, we had seen one hunger index in which Pakistan was above India. These kind of things doesn't affect Indians and Bharatiya. These index walas people are degrade people. They make some index. We are not concerned for that. So I will not comment on that. The issue is, what will happen tomorrow, that I can't say. First. Second point, he is saying it is a part of history. Yes, you are right. Part of history is Kans. Part of history is Ravan. Part of history is Duryodhan. Part of history is Hitler. Part of history is Khilji. Part of history is Bakhtiyar. Part of history is Babur, who has broken our Ram temple, which is now being reconstructed after fight of 500 years. You are right, it is a part of history. Part of history is that Tipu Sultan killed Christians and Hindus. Millions of, I think thousands of Christians were killed in one night by Tipu Sultan. This is part of history.
Answer my question. Rajiv Pandey, will you rename Taj Mahal? Will you rename Red Fort next?
I am saying,
because we're trying to wipe it out?
No. Taj Mahal on Red Fort belongs to us. It is our country's. Every resources were used. What I'm saying, trying to understand whether name is changed or Tejo Mahal at the time and again they are saying, you know what, I am very concerned. These opposition parties will always say, kindly do this. They were challenging on Article 370, Ram Mandir, Triple Talaq, everything. Don't tell them to talk all these things. Otherwise it may happen tomorrow. We don't know. मुंह में सरस्वती होता है, माता सरस्वती विद्यमान होती है. ये बार-बार बोलेंगे तो रियली हो जाएगा. मैं नहीं जानता हो गया नहीं होगा. What I'm trying to say, whether Taj Mahal or Lal Killa, it is not those beggars who came from outside with a sword and horse. This is my property. It's UP's land. What are they doing? Delhi is land. My people worked there and constructed. Why they could not create the same kind of things from where they have come? I want to know that. They are beggars. Still they are beggars. You can see Pakistan. The people who are following Mughals history, they are fighting. I don't want to go into all these debates. Only I am saying out of prana. One prana was erase all traces of servitude. Like I'll tell you, I am from Bihar, though I am joining from Mumbai. There is a place, Bakhtiyarpur, that's Bakhtiyar Nalanda. And in his name, that station is there. Everybody was Mughal Sarai, which was changed by BJP government. That was the Sarai for Mughals who were selling Hindu women. So all these things we don't
okay,
want.
So let's say,
supporting
Rajiv
Mughal.
No, one second. You're saying, okay, fine, that they've come in from outside, they resorted to a bloodbath, they were traitors, etc. Are you saying they did nothing in the country as far as development, monuments, none of that?
What are you talking development? You know, in this country, we were Vishwaguru before. I don't want to talk about before at least 1200 years back. Ashoka was the king. Chandragupta Maurya was the king. We defeated the world biggest power. The moment they entered India, they were defeated. You know, because of our internal issues, some beggars came with sword and horse, and they captured some of the land. Not even whole country was captured by Mughals. What I'm trying to say, by 1500, 1600, Marathas pushed them back. Final Panipat, after Panipat 2, no Afghani came to this country. They were beaten so badly, though Maratha lost. What I'm trying to say, you know, we are, I'll tell you one history point, Akshita ji. You know, Patna name, do you know what was the name of Patna before, after Patliputra, what was the name? Are you aware?
No.
Azimabad. Why Azimabad? Just imagine, Patliputra was converted by Mughals, Azimabad. You know, the moment you regain, the people from this Bharatas are in the process of reclaiming the history. Okay. You know, 500 years back, one terrorist came from outside and broken Ram temple. We fought for 450 years. Several thousands people died in that agitation. And finally, we have reclaimed. Now, Mughal Garden is a very small issue. Understand, ma'am. Akshita ji, Mughal Garden, it's a name on the name of Mughals. What they have brought into India? They have brought, you know, what kind of things Indian Hindu woman, all I can quote.
No, you made this point.
That they were Afghanistan and.
Yeah, I'll come back to you, Rajiv.
So what I'm trying to only say, we will erase.
Go ahead.
We will erase all traces of servitude. That is the.
Abbas, what's your response to this? Rajiv Pandey is saying that, look, this is a sign of servitude that we're erasing. There's nothing wrong with it. We're setting the record straight as far as our history is concerned.
Kindly allow me the same courtesy of time, please. Thank you very much. Firstly, my friend mentioned about Tipu Sultan. All right, Tipu Sultan being a mass murderer, killer of Hindus and Christians. Respected sir, if Tipu Sultan was a mass murderer of Hindus, then you tell me today why your leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party, like a Yediyurappa, like an R. Ashok, celebrated Tipu Jayanti? What kind of duplicity and hypocrisy is this, sir? Your party calls him a mass murderer and former CM of Karnataka, Yediyurappa, celebrates Tipu Jayanti? So. Is that even fair?
Says so.
Allow me to complete, sir. Allow me to complete.
No, I just corrected.
Okay, sir.
History
so you're being exposed today. I did not. Akshita, this is not fair.
Okay, one at a time.
You need to allow me.
Rajiv Pandey, just hold on. Let Abbas finish his point. I'll give you time after.
Thank you.
Thank you. So first point first, I have exposed the duplicity and hypocrisy of the BJP, who for votes will celebrate a Tipu Jayanti, but also call him a mass murderer. That is the duplicity and hypocrisy. Now the next step, let me tell you, sir, a rose by any name will smell sweet and smell good. We do not care about the name of the place or anything that you do. The fact of the matter is, this country, the children of this country needs education, sir. The youth of this country needs jobs, sir. The people of this country needs jobs, better facilities, better hospitals, better educational institutions. Sir, if you're going to fight on the name, do it. You can name it anything. You name it Amrit Udyan, you need Taj Mahal, Tejo Mahalaya, you need Qutub Minar as something else. No problem, sir. I as an Indian, I will stand with you, name it. But also create jobs, sir. Also do something about the GDP of this country, sir. Also take action on Adani, sir. Also look at the Hindenburg report, sir. Also do something about the BBC documentary, which you are already doing. The fact of the matter is, respected sir, the country does not care about naming or name changing. This country cares about what you do for the people of this country when you come into power. You are in power today, 2014, 2019. We need to see you people doing something for our jobs, for our education, for our hospitals, for the betterment of these people. Only naming Bhagyanagar, Hyderabad, ye wo kuch nahi milta isme.
No, I think you've echoed a sentiment. You've echoed a sentiment which many people also have been saying the same thing, Rajiv Pandey. These are priorities. Is the correct name for certain monument, for a certain place, our priority right now?
No, the issue is, Akshita ji, as far as the hospital, school, road, infrastructure, railway station, airport, even a blind can see that what has happened in 8.5 years under the Modi Sarkar. The best GDP number is of India. China is having 2.5% GDP growth rate. India is around 7%. Inflation from 7%, it has gone down to 4.8%.
What do you
know? The report. No, बीच में मत बोलो भैया. बीच में बोलो ना. अभी रुक जाओ.
One second. Hold on. I'll give you a chance to respond one at a time, please.
All other issues. Madam, Akshita ji. All other issues.
Do you put petrol or diesel? Do you know the price of the petrol or diesel?
The issue is, apart from things, do you think that these gardens, this place, whether it is in Kashmir, that Kashyap Rishi's Kashmir, or in Delhi, where Pandavas ruled once upon a time, these gardens were not there. These gardens were there. This is our land, our air. This is our flower. What to do with Mughals? These flowers were there before Mughals came. They are beggars with sword and horse. These are only two things they brought. And they conquered.
Okay, sir.
At that time we were weak. So we were conquered.
No, but
now I am saying, so these, what is your problem? Let it be. Mughal Garden
is
now Amrit Udyan. Tomorrow it can be Ram Udyan. What is your problem? Bhagyanagar, Hyderabad. What is the meaning of Hyderabad? Who was this Hyder? From where he has come? Hyderabad. Bhagyanagar is like Mumbai.
Okay. Let Abbas respond. Rajiv.
1 second.
Allow me to answer you.
Let's start. Mumbai.
No, 1 second. I have very little time.
Mumbai. He is disturbing.
Now allow me to counter you, sir. Allow me to counter you.
Listen, sir. What you are doing?
Ashwata, can
hold on, Abbas, just hold on. Rajiv, finish your point quickly.
Mumbai. In India, in Indian subcontinent, in Bharata, there is no place without having importance of the name. Like Mumbai. That's why Mumbai.
Okay. Now I want to give Abbas a chance to respond. Rajiv, hold on. Let Abbas respond, please. Abbas, go ahead.
Okay. राजीव भाई, अगर नाम चेंज करने से कुछ होता ना, I'd have asked you पेट्रोल का नाम पथराल रख दीजिए, उसका कुछ 30-40 रुपए कम हो जाएगा क्या? डीजल का नाम दर्जाल रख दीजिए, 40-50 रुपया उतर जाएगा क्या? ये क्या करते हो यार? नाम बदल कर मुखेड़ा बदल के, it's the same. Do you know the price of petrol? Do you know the price of diesel? Do you have a diesel car or petrol car? 100 रुपये से ऊपर हो गया है. मोदी जी जब सीएम थे कहते थे, अरे पेट्रोल 100 की गति से आगे बढ़ रहा है. नो, मोदी जी इज पीएम. व्हाट आर यू डूइंग अबाउट पेट्रोल, सर? व्हाट आर यू डूइंग अबाउट डीजल? Aam Aadmi of this country is affected today. Every day we go to office by filling up petrol. Do you even know how much it costs?
You made your point.
Petrol, if it is going to bring any change.
Abbas, you made your point.
Sir, this country needs better. Yes. This country needs better governance, sir. Name changing is
Focus on governance, not name change. Is your message, Abbas?
Country, go ahead and do it.
Okay. Our viewers have heard both your versions, both your perspectives. Let them decide whether they think the renaming of Mughal Gardens is fitting and the need of the hour or not. I've run out of time completely. Rajiv Pandey, Syed Asad Abbas, thank you very much for joining us here on India Today. Mughal Gardens is now officially changed to Amrit Udyan, and we leave it to you, the viewer, to decide whether it is in fact the need of the hour to shed off these tags, reclaim our history, or whether our priorities are misplaced. Thanks very much.